Igbo.
Now God created Igbo. It's God that created Igbo.
Meth.
Like I said, an addict does not know he's an addict.
Cocaine. Pills. 29.4 million people in my country abuse psychoactive substances and other dangerous drugs. Half the number are young university students who are also the most susceptible to use and abuse drugs and substances.
I first heard that you can spike your food, your snack, your drink in my second year. That cake, to be precise.
Far away from the watchful eyes of parents and guardians, young people in universities abuse different drugs for different reasons.
Happiness. Happiness.
The effects? Insanity, depression, and debt. My country is losing its future leaders. Family members are losing their sons and daughters.
For a moment, I was having this seizure in my body, and it was really, really traumatizing. I was scared. I was wondering, what was happening to me?
Our psychiatric wards are filled with addicts. The NDLEA are trying their best to curb this fiery menace. But how far can they go? With substance abuse spreading like wildfire, all hands must be on deck to curb this reality. This is substance abuse, the reality. My name is Blessing Chris Okeke. I am a graduate of the Department of Mass Communication. Something bad is happening in my country. A lot of very young people are dying untimely deaths, dropping out from school, harming themselves because of a shortcut to paradise. Why? Why is substance abuse thriving in the university community? I am at my alma mater, the University of Nigeria in Nsukka, in an attempt to answer the questions we need to ask about substance abuse. Well, I'm on my way to one of the victims of substance abuse in my university. It's going to be an interview, and he's my friend, so this is going to be a very tough thing for me to do and for me to know about, but then follow me. This is going to be a very revealing interview, and I just can't wait to discuss and know more about the reality of substance abuse. Olawale is my classmate. Ola got addicted to methamphetamine, popularly known as meth, Miri, in the early months of the year 2020. It ruined his life.
My name is Olawale Ebenezer, and I'm a survivor of meds.
Describe your experience. When did it start?
Okay, I started taking meds 2020. It should be like September or August. That particular day, I go see one of my guy, and then, we're just talking about smoke and different things, and it was like, after I don't try meds. I was like, no, so you should try it. So one day he came to see me, so I followed him to his place, and I saw it. I was like, oh wow, looks like sugar. And then he lighted it. I took it, and then from there, this feeling of being hyperactive, and from there we started talking business, and that was how I liked it.
When did it become an addiction?
An addict don't know he's an addict, so I can't say if I was addicted. Well, maybe I was, because I had the money to buy, so nothing was stopping me. If I'm bored, I'll just take it.
When did you notice it started becoming out of hand, something you couldn't control?
There was one particular day I woke up and there was nobody around. So that feeling, that, should I say, loneliness, was I was tired, I was sad, I was depressed, and I was, that kind of moment. Yeah, no, let's stop everything. Because if you continue doing these things, I go tell me what they cause, waiting they happen. Meds makes you hyperactive and makes you, let's say, illogical, even though you overthink. It makes you negative. So in the moment where you should be, optimistic, you are pessimistic. I became more quiet. If you offend me, it go pay me, but I won't really tell you. So it was making matters worse, that kind of thing. So just eating me up inside.
Did it affect your schooling at some point?
Well, I dropped out at one point, or I decided to drop out.
For clarity and emphasis, Ola walks me through the process of building a meth machine.
So you put a pipe in your mouth, and then the crystal meth will be put inside here, although you need to cleanse them first.
Yeah.
And then you use one finger to control how you hold this thing.
Yeah.
Light this place here.
So you
Put your hand on that, and then as the
okay,
fire
you're
is
boiling.
burning,
You're boiling. It's like
you'll
a
be dragging
secret.
it. Yeah.
What helped you leave?
Honestly, let me say my friends, because my lecturers were also concerned. So
Okay, so what would you say to, if you could see yourself before meth, what would you say to yourself?
don't try it. Don't even go there. Don't even, anywhere you hear they are talking about, or you see anything that looks like sugar, just stay away from it. Don't go near it. It is very bad for your mental health. Your mental health is key to everything you want to do in this life. Because if you take meds, you will stop eating. You won't feel hungry. You won't feel thirsty. You will not sleep. Like, I've stayed more than 10 days without sleep. I lost count at one point.
A man broken down so powerfully because of a very small pill, meth, whose reality is lack of sleep, hunger, depression, insanity, sometimes even death. We're grateful that Allah didn't have to witness the last part, but don't we all need good friends who can bring us up when we're down? You don't need to be an addict to suffer the consequences of substance abuse. For Allah, it took months of pain and agony. For Abel, it was just one night.
My name is Abel, and I'm a graduate of the University of Nigeria in Nsukka. I had a terrible experience with meth. Yes, I went to my friend's place and I saw that he was using meth. He gave it to me, I gave it a shot, and I loved it. It was powerful, and I kept doing it. I never realized what it was doing to me until like after 30 minutes. That was when I started to feel this numbness in my leg. I couldn't feel my legs anymore. I took this much that my friend had to collect it from me. And that was when it began. I couldn't sleep anymore till the next morning. I wasn't hungry, I couldn't eat. It became worse. I started to feel this serious hotness in my body. I wasn't myself anymore. I couldn't concentrate. I just couldn't be myself. I was talking, blabbing rubbish. At the point, I felt like I was having a convulsion. Like I had this seizure. Like I had to hold myself, to be calm. That seizure, yes, I forced myself. Like for a moment, I was having this seizure in my body, and it was really, really traumatizing. I was scared. I was wondering, like, what was happening to me.
Okay, so I am at the house of another person who abuses substances. His name is Bobby Collins, and unlike Ola, who showed some sincere remorse about taking it and how it destroyed his life, Bobby has something very unique about him. He actually praises these substances and claims it gives him a better life, in fact. So I'm at his house now, and we're gonna have a chat. Follow me.
Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, good day. My name is Bobby Collins. Just graduated from Mass Communication Department, UNN.
Which substance do you do and why?
It's just weed for now. No, just weed, yeah. The moment.
What are your thoughts on weed? When you hear weed, you're already smiling. So what does what does weed?
Happiness. Happiness. When I hear weed, I think of happiness, or happiness comes to my mind because I know whenever I take weed, I become happy and excited. A lot of people see it differently, a lot of people see it this other way, a lot of people see this other way, but personally, speaking from my experience, weed is a very good thing when taken moderately.
You recommend it to people?
Yeah, I do. It's a very big source of escapism and happiness. Escapism here, from stress, depression, problems, and everything.
You seem very confident. You're smiling.
And I got creative. Well, it's God that creative. Well.
Has it helped you overcome any personal challenges? Maybe depression?
Actually, yeah. When sometime few months back, I was having anxiety and partial depression. Things were not actually going well. So, weed was there and became my best friend, and it was comforting me. Yeah, it made me happy whenever I took it. I relaxed and gave me hope to wake up the next day and keep trying and going. Yeah.
How are you introduced to it?
Parties, friends. Yeah. In the normal way, every student gets introduced to parties, friends.
You don't know if you're going to
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to stop anytime soon. Maybe when I'm married with kids, the sense of responsibility can actually make me stop. Yeah. So, excuse me.
The MDLEA is not functional in the university community. With this limitation, we need all the help we can get. Meet Leo, an advocate against substance abuse. Leo believes fighting and curbing the menace would involve the collaboration between the government and the university community.
Alright, hello. The extent of damage that drug abuse does to an individual, the family, and by extension, the society is quite far-reaching. These three units are interconnected, and there has to be successful interaction between them for survival of society. So when an individual member, has been, lost through drug or substance abuse, of course it affects everyone. In this situation whereby this person who is addicted or who is engaged in substance abuse is a young person, it automatically jeopardizes their future. Addiction simply takes away your power to resist, takes away your power to decide for yourself. So the effects are quite far-reaching. There's emotional stress on the family, emotional stress on close associates, and then at the end of the day, the society is now presented with an emotionally and psychologically unbalanced and dysfunctional individual. But the most effective way to curb drug or substance abuse in our school environment would be for the government to liaise with the school authorities to set up some kind of interface that will interact with the student community, provide awareness campaigns, provide rehabilitation, very importantly, provide rehabilitation for the people who are already engaged in drug abuse, and also educate others who are not yet involved. I would suggest also that the young persons themselves, students, take these things into their own hands, play a more active role.
How many young university students are lining up to suffer dire consequences of substance abuse, like Ola? What can we do to stop the next generation and our future leaders from falling victim to substance abuse? People like Leo are crucial to winning the battle, but it feels like we need hundreds, if not thousands of him. Drugs have for many years been an escape from depression and other disasters. The unrelenting march of substance abuse threatens to consume our young people, leaving them with no pity and placing them in a mad reality. There are some people fighting to escape this reality. They and the youth of this country should be given a chance to escape.
Say no to substance abuse. It will ruin you.